resistance is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Jayhawks will put total leather to crank us up. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So TCU's offense takes the field for the first time today. They go to the ground. Slithers into space. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the catch. Such a big... Convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Hard running there. He has the 1st and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some temp.
A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Right on target this time. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Oh, he's got a chance. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. He's got his man. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Horned Frogs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
I really love that first drive by the offense. It always seemed like they were just one step ahead of the D, and a nice job there down close. When the defense knew they were going to run the football, being more physical, running it in on 3rd down to get the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kansas offense will have its first possession of the game. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But David, in passing situation...
Turning it on! After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And the Jayhawks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against his defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
They'll run it. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Off-play action. Moving out of the pocket. On target to the left. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Right on the money. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Horned Frogs line it up with a 1st and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Forced out of the pocket. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
With the catch, it's Penny. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Rush is on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wide receiver going in motion. The RPO, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. There he goes. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
The give to the right. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Penny. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Moving away from pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. He's got it. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, TCU!
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Snags a quick pass on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Kennedy. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. Pass to Stigson, still on his feet. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Horned Frogs are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. The snap sets up to throw. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little light here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. He's into the open down the middle. Defense picks it up. He's at the 10. Touchdown, TCU! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
TCU 42, Kansas 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Catch in the middle. It's Penny. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They punt it away on 4th down. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got it. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throws to the tight end. Connection to the right. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
The Horned Frogs will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. They're so quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Charlotte fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. They're trailing by just 4 to Syracuse.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
He lofts one down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here comes the heat. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll try it over the left side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying play action. Now he's going to break the pocket. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Turns it on in midfield. Breaks into the open on the left. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, TCU!
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
That's caught. It's Bannon. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Power football with the run. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick release on the RPO. Across the 45. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Breaks into the open, and he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field.
Let's go.
Working the middle, it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking for space. It's Bannon. Oh, he got loose. And they saved the touchdown, getting him out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here's the return from inside his 10. Makes a move. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I'll tell you, when this guy's in a rhythm, he never misses. And you've seen that in this game. Very, very accurate up to this point. That time, though, a little bit out of rhythm, and I think that's why he missed that throw.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He throws into the middle of the field. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal. And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive humming.
Here we go, set.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Got some room entered to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Gets it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Kick is in the air. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense...
Turning it on! Got the first down and more. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll run play action. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Jayhawks will punt it away on fourth down. And the returner will be dragged down. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Gonna swing it on second down. Flips it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab at the 30. He's loose down the middle. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out.